Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I just had a quick blessing I wanted to share with you. My husband and I were dealing with a clogged kitchen sink for probably a good 2 weeks, and it seemed like nothing we did or put down it would help. And so we were going to go to Ace Hardware and rent one of their industrial auger type things and try to see if that would work. And tonight I just got frustrated with it, and I went and got the plunger, and I was like, oh, I just gotta I gotta get this thing. This is driving me nuts. So, and lo and behold, I pulled that thing up out of there, and just it cleared right up and started draining down. And while I was thanking the Lord, and because we had been praying for all this time, Lord, please help us to figure this out so we don't have to hire a plumber or hire somebody to come look at it. And so I'm thankful that we have our kitchen sink draining back again. But God is really good. He does answer prayer. And so I had that story set aside. I had a piece of chicken in the refrigerator, and I'm just going to chop it up and put it on the stove and season it and just eat it, nothing fancy. Well, I got slapped some bacon grease down in the pan and cut up the chicken in slices, put it down in there and seasoned it. And I'm going to show you what I did. And my husband really liked it. And it's just like one of it's kind of like hamburger gravy over mashed potatoes, only the chicken version of it. But it turned out really good. I always stumble onto these things and then I forget to write them down, and my family gets frustrated at me. Why didn't you just write it down? I don't know. I thought I could redo it, so my brain's just not working like it should these days. But anyway, I'm going to chop this up really small, and I'm going to show you how I made this now that it's fresh on my brain. I told my husband, I said, I got to make a video now while I'm thinking about it and while I have the energy, and show the people how I did it, because this is really good, y'all. So let me get this chopped up and I will come right back. Okay, so I got some water boiling for mashed potatoes. I got my chicken all cut up, and I'm going to get this heated up here on the stove. I take some bacon grease. I keep this in the refrigerator. Anytime we make bacon, I pour it into here and save it, and we use it on certain things if I remember to. So just get you a good plop of that and ploop it, as that one guy says, ploop it. Get that melted down. My potato water is a-boiling. Woo, steamy. And we'll get those potatoes down in there. Better turn it down. I always overboil my potatoes. And they say to put a wooden spoon across it. I don't know, y'all. That doesn't always work, but we'll try it again. Maybe it's just because it's curved. But hopefully we won't boil over this time. Okay, we'll just put those down on medium. So, hope you can see what I'm doing here. Okay, so yep, get your bacon grease going. And dump you some onions in there in that bacon grease. I don't know, that's probably a good large size onion right there. I'm just going to put it all in there because my husband loves onions. I don't mind them too either, but I don't have to have them on everything. Okay, we're going to get that going. Stir that around. And get that sauteing until it's getting translucent like. Okay, we got that going. Now we're just going to add our chicken in there. Make sure you got a pan that's big enough to fit what you're putting in there. When you've done that before, you have to use a different pan because you didn't get the right size. All right. I think this will work in this pan. So let's get this seasoned up. Here's what I remember that I did. I've got some mushroom salt here that a friend of mine gave me. I'm like, oh, that's cool. I like mushrooms, and my husband doesn't. We won't tell him it's got mushrooms in it. He won't even know. It's so tiny. He's not a big fan of mushrooms at all. I'm the only one in my family that does like them. All right, we'll get that Plus, we're going to salt and pepper the potatoes too. We like to use a lot of sour cream in our mashed potatoes. And get you some pepper down in there. Just season it up as much as you like, really. There's no fancy way to do this. Pepper. I use some granulated garlic. Just shake it in there, cover it. No, don't cover it, but you know what I mean. Get it in there good, get plenty. And then some fine onion powder. Put that in there. Just eyeball it. Okay. Then I use some paprika. This is smoked paprika. You don't have to use this if you don't want, because I don't even really know if it, once you get the gravy in there, it's not, you may not taste the smoked paprika. And then I have some brown gravy mix. So this is starting to steam down in there, and it's making its own juices. So I'm going to probably have to add a little bit of water, but just shake some of that brown gravy mix down in there. And this is going to be so good, y'all. I'm telling you. Now, see, I'm doubling what I did before, so I hope it turns out the same way. All right, well, we've got to get some water. Hang on just a minute. All right, I'd say that's about a good 2 cups of water. I don't know if I want to use the whole thing. We'll use about a cup of it there. Just kind of submerge it, stir it around a little bit. And we're going to put the lid on this, and you may need to shake some more brown gravy in there depending on if it doesn't thicken up, but I think so far it looks like it's doing good. It's already starting to thick up in there. Yep. Okay, so we're going to put the lid on this. I'm going to throw some broccoli in a pot and get that steaming, and we will come back and put this all together. All right, so just hang in there. Okay, it's been steaming on here. Look at my potatoes. Is this going to hold it back or not? I don't know. I don't trust it. So I'm going to turn it back down a little bit. That's boiling. If I'm standing here watching it, then it may not boil over. It's usually when I walk away from it. But, okay, this is a little thinner than I would like for it to be. So I'm going to add just a little bit more of that brown gravy. Just shake it in there. There we go. We'll give that a try, see if that is enough. Stir it up. It's almost too much for this pan, but not. I think it'll work. All right. We're going to let that go a few more minutes. All right, this is looking pretty good right here, y'all. It's a little thinner than I would like it to be, but the longer it sits, the more it's going to firm up. And I still have to put my broccoli on the stove. So by the time I get that done and get my potatoes rolling or mashed up, then I'm guessing this is going to be thick enough. So I'm just going to pop that lid on there, turn her down on low, on warm, and just let her sit there. All right, looks pretty good to me. Gonna get this unplugged. Never try to take off your beaters until you unplug it. Yeah, nice and creamy. All right, let's dip this up. Got me my sauce over here. Let's get a good helping of that. Okay, make yourself a dip right in the middle like that. Come over here and get you some gravy. And put that right down in there. Like that. I'm a lefty. And then pour that juice all the way around there. Okay. Then I got some broccoli. I just put some butter and salt and pepper on it. There we go. Doesn't that look delicious, y'all? I mean, you could pair it up with a roll or a salad. Another thing I thought of is you can use pork, chicken, beef chunks, hamburger. I mean, just make up your own. Sometimes you know how they take the chicken and they shave it down real thin in small pieces. This is not quite that small, but all right, so we're going to give this a try. This looks so good. Probably hot. All right. Puppy dog's over here staring at me. Oh, yeah. The chicken's real tender. That gravy just does it. Good down-home cooking, y'all. You got to go out and try it. There's no measuring. Just do it. That's good. I'm sure my family will all enjoy that. Anyway, I hope that y'all have a blessed whatever time of the day it is over there. It's like 2:30 here in the morning. It's just typical for our household. We do things, and that's the name of my show. She riseth while it is yet night. I mean, the name of my channel. She riseth. And this is what I do. I wake up and I rise in the middle of the night, and I bring meat to my household and a portion to my in-laws, not my maidens, but anyway. Well, I hope y'all have a good evening, and remember to stay prayed up, stay listening up for that trumpet sound, and stay looking up for Jesus to come back. All right, have a good one.